everybody. Real Draft Punks, thank you for the host. Appreciate it. We are ready to go here. PlayStation's even started their usual... Actually, this one's a little bit different. Let's get to... There we go. I'll probably hide the camera when the stream's actually started, because I should have been on the live reaction tab, but I can't switch to that tab without shutting the stream off, so we won't do that. But it'll be fine. I'll just hide my camera if I need to. I will definitely hide that goal right now. I don't need that being in the way. Where's that? There we go. How's everybody doing today? I always go live early with these things for predictions. Usually I have guests, though, who can help bounce off of me, because I really don't know what to expect from this. They've said 10 games. Deep dives or new announcements or whatever on them. I think they use the word deep dives, at least for some of them. Because it is a 30-minute presentation with only 10 games. Which, I mean, really, that's like a 3-minute trailer for each, which isn't that long. So maybe it won't be very deep. We'll see. Because, like, last year they did a 20-minute state of play or something just on The Last of Us Part 2. I remember. I am 100% expecting a release date for Kenna, Bridge of Spirits. We have to get a new trailer and a release date. I think we've only had the one trailer so far. That was at their quote-unquote E3 last year. Their little conference that they had there. Or State of Play, I guess. It's always State of Play with them now. Even before E3 was canceled, it was just going to be a State of Play. They weren't going anyway. So definitely that. Definitely a trailer for that. Definitely a release date for that. I'm almost certain that's going to be one of the things. Because they've said, or they didn't say, I guess they said it in like an investor call, that the game would be releasing in March. And it is practically March. We are almost there. And we still don't know the release date, so it's got to be here. Even if it's like delayed. If they get a trailer and they're like, it's delayed. That's fine too. I'm okay with that. It wouldn't even technically be a delay, I don't think, since they never officially came out and said that it was coming in March except to investors. I don't know if that even counts. It's so weird when stuff is quote-unquote leaked because it said an investor call. So definitely Kenna. I'm almost 100% sure Kenna's going to be here. I don't know what else. God of War Ragnarok. If it's coming out this year, it needs to be here. They said last year when they announced it that it was coming out this year. And we haven't seen anything from it except for a logo. Which isn't even the logo for the game. It was literally just like the God of War logo. Like the Omega sign looking thing. And a bunch of ice. So I expect to see that as well. Let me make sure my Discord chat is unmuted. Okay. I might have some friends, the Spelunkers, might be coming in here later, some of them. What else could possibly be here? Let's talk more about God of War Ragnarok. I'm not really sure what that's going to be. Because it's, I don't know, it feels like a close turnaround, a small turnaround. Because the last God of War feels like it was recent, but I guess it was 2018. It's been like 3 years. So I could see it being a full-blown sequel. But the fact that it's under a new director, it's not under Cory Barlog, I feel like it would take them longer than 3 years to make something as big as that first God of War. So I kind of feel like it might be maybe not as small as Miles Morales, but a Miles Morales kind of experience, you know? But I'm not sure. If that is the case, they need to get out and say that, like, immediately. It's already maybe too late. They should have done that at launch if that's the case, or at announcements, rather. But who knows? I hope it's a full, super big game and that it's coming out this year. Regardless, if it's coming out this year, I think they need to show it here. So Ragnarok and Kenna, for sure, 100%. Yeah, assuming that, well, Kenna 100%. Like, there's no way they can't show that here, I feel like. And then God of War, if it's still coming out this year, I would say 100%. Ratchet and Clank we'll probably see something from. I don't feel like they need to show anything else from that, but they probably will. It's coming out in June. This is their event. They may as well hype it a little more. It's plenty hype for me, but, you know, marketing. Let me know in the chat if you have any predictions or anything interesting. Again, usually I have somebody else here doing these with me. I like having the person to bounce off of, especially during predictions and stuff. What else I mean, we could see Final Fantasy 16 more. If that's going to come out this year, which some people are saying they think it is. I think Ben Hansen said he thinks it's coming out this year. which is insane to me. I don't think it's coming out this year, but maybe. I mean, I'd love for it to come out this year. Maybe we'll see more of that, because that was announced at a State of Play, I believe. We could also see more Project Athia. That was at their State of Play mid last year. I don't remember if that had a 2021 or 2022 release date or any kind of release date. Because they did say third parties as well as first party. It's not all first party Sony stuff. Their little, like, effects before their State of Play are always mesmerizing. Well, I say always. This one is mesmerizing, is what I should say. Because the old one they had was just annoying. It was like maybe a 10-second loop that played the same sound effect over and over and over again, and it was awful. This is much better. What else are we gonna see here, guys? What else are we gonna see here? What else does Sony have first party wise? Oh, Humanity. We might see that. Isn't that the name of that game that they showed like in January of last year? And it was supposed to come out last year, but it got delayed late last year to this year. I still don't really know what it is. It's like big crowds of people running along small corridors, and I don't understand what kind of game that is. So maybe they could tell us here. I don't think I could be excited about it. Just visually looking at it, I don't like the way it looks. But I don't know, maybe. It's certainly still a thing that's happening, it seems like, and I think they're publishing it, so they got to talk about it somewhere. Unless they're just gonna like quietly squeak it out the door. Who knows? What else does Sony have? Naughty Dog is not on the table right now. They just brought out The Last of Us Part 2. I guess they could show The Last of Us Part 2 on PS5 with like the multiplayer. That would make sense to see here. That'd be interesting. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
What up?
I don't know. Listening to weird, ominous music on the PlayStation stream.
It's not as bad as the loop they used to have. It was just like a single sound effect every 10 seconds. It was bad.
Oh, yeah. Just like the little weird twinkling.
Yep. So, what's up, Tom? You have any predictions for this thing?
No.
Yeah, that's fair.
I didn't even know it was happening until you said it was happening, so.
Yeah. Yeah, like Roland says in the chat, all I want is a Kenna release date, and that has to be here. If it's releasing next month, still, it has to be here.
Yeah, they've kind of been quiet about that for a while.
Yeah, I think we've just had the one trailer from last year, right?
Yeah, it was like the fake E3 thing.
Yeah. And then Game Informer did a cover on it, but we didn't get any like footage or anything with that. Just a lot of information. The other things I already talked about, God of War Ragnarok. I think if it's still coming this year, we'll see it here. I'm not confident it's still coming this year, but I was never confident it was coming this year to begin with.
Horizon probably see something. Oh, yeah. I'm sure.
I hadn't even brought that up yet. That's a good point, because that's supposed to come this year, and that I'm surprised did not come out at launch, so I suspect that'll come this year.
And trying to think of what else even was supposed to be coming out for Sony. I mean, obviously Ratchet and Clank's already pretty obvious.
I think they'll show something for that. I don't think they need to, but they probably will.
I'm hoping for a surprise.
Yeah, because they did say new announcements, so hopefully there's some surprises. Roland says they just wrapped an interview about Kenna a few minutes ago on Twitch. Not a lot of new info. Digital only. Oh, I didn't know that.
That's weird.
Oh, and it will be on Epic Game Store. It's not being published by Sony? I thought it was. Or Sony is just being bold and publishing it on... Why would they do it on Epic Game Store, though? That doesn't make sense. So, yeah. Not published by Sony, I assume. Or only published by Sony on PlayStation.
Yeah, that's a strange path to go.
Self-publishing. Interesting. Yeah, I guess just because we've only seen it at their one event, I assumed it was a PlayStation exclusive published game.
Twisted Metal. They're gonna talk about that. The freaking aren't they making a live action?
Yeah, the TV
maybe
show.
Maybe they'll make a new game.
Yeah, to tie in, that would be nice. Although the new the new show, I mean, just sounds like Mad Max, which I guess, I mean, that's a direction they could take Twisted Metal.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty. At least the early ones is kind of like headed that way, and then the different iterations kind of changed each thing. What was really happening?
Yeah, I'm not a big Twisted Metal man myself, so I don't think I'd be excited to see that. But it would make sense if they're doubling down on it as a franchise that's important to them, which I guess they are since they're making a TV show.
Which is strange, still.
It is weird.
Even more to make it about Sweet Tooth.
Yeah, it's like about him chasing this courier through the wasteland. I don't know. It's weird.
I was always a fan of Mr. Grimm in the first one on the motorcycle.
Oh yeah, the only guy that I remember playing as, because it was just so bizarre, was Axel, the guy who's like.
Oh yeah, what he's like Twisted Metal 3 or was it 2 that he was introduced in?
Not sure.
My brother always liked playing as Thumper, who had the giant pink caddy with the flamethrower.
Interesting. Another one I talked about, I don't even know if you remember this existing, Tom. It's called Humanity. Do you remember them showing that early last year? It was just like a bunch of dudes running in a tight corridor, and nobody knows what the hell that is. But they haven't shown it since early last year.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
Yeah. No idea.
Sounds fantastic, though, let me tell you. Guys in a tight corridor.
Yeah, that's my favorite genre.
He's my favorite.
What's the other thing? Oh yeah, they said they have some third-party stuff, so we could see Final Fantasy 16 again here if that's coming out this year, like some people suspect.
Really? I didn't think that'd be this year. I was thinking maybe next year.
Yeah, I don't think it's this year either, but I know Ben Hansen has said that he thinks it's this year somehow. But he's a crazy man, so who knows?
It's one thing we know about Ben Hansen. He's not always right.
Yeah, he said Mario Odyssey 2 was coming out last year. It wasn't even announced. Still isn't. Still is not a thing.
Trying to think of other like PlayStation exclusive titles that we might hear about. I guess it doesn't have to be exclusive. It'll just be like played first on, or get extra crap on.
Yeah. What if we hear about Hollow Knight Silksong here? That would throw everyone for a loop because they're expecting it every Nintendo Direct and it never happens. That'd be fun.
I want some anime games. I want to see something crazy.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Show us East 10.
Maybe not East 10. Be a little close in following. But I saw that EA just canceled that other game that was shown during their summer state of play. It was in development for like 5 years. What the hell was the name of that? I literally just saw it on
I'm not sure.
Twitter. But it's the one that initially, I think when we watched, we thought was going to be the guy that made Dead Space. He's got like a giant weird sword thing hopping through a city.
Oh.
Or it's like a club. I don't remember what the hell it was. And I'm now scrolling Twitter to figure out what the hell the name of that game was.
I appreciate the shadow stock, Roland. We did talk about Horizon, but do you think they'll show anything Spider-Man Roland brings up?
Oh, I don't know. Because following this close to Miles Morales, is Insomniac, are they continuing forward with this, or are they going to do something else?
I think they probably are. I think they've said they have 2 development teams, one that made Miles Morales and one that's working on the next Spider-Man. So we could potentially. I think it's unlikely because there's
be a teaser. It's going to be like a flash of like a freaking logo or something, if that. Okay, so it was a new IP from Motive. Apparently it was called Gaia.
Oh, interesting.
According to Jason Schreier, but I remember seeing it during the summer state of play. All the stuff's happening.
Stuff's happening. get my camera off the screen.
There's so many
It's Spider-Man.
unexpected
No, never mind. It's
developments in your
PS5.
future.
Are they showing
Shocking
Crash
events
4?
that could change the course of your life.
Why?
That last part might have been a hair dramatic, but there's lots of awesome updates and additions coming to the Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time experience on PlayStation 5.
No, it's just extra crap.
Hey everyone, I'm Lou Studdard,
okay.
creative producer at Toys for Bob. I'm here to give you the feature rundown on Crash Bandicoot 4 on PS5. That includes 4K at 60 frames per second, adaptive triggers, 3D audio, and more.
Let's make this fun.
Picking up where Crash Bandicoot Warp left off, in Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time, we find the evil masterminds Neo-Cortex and Dr. Entropy escaping a once-thought inescapable interdimensional prison, leaving giant holes in the universe. What follows is a mind-bending
Boy, I hope
adventure
this
for
first
Crash and his
announcement
marsupial
is not
pals.
setting the tone for the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't really care about Crash Bandicoot, so.
I like Crash a lot. I didn't love Crash 4, but I like Crash a lot, and this is not this is not exciting.
Looked pretty suave.
It's
I
gonna
mean,
be
this
a
is
4K.
already out, right?
Yeah.
There's some more stuff, and
60 frames per
you can
second.
play it on PS5 now.
Yay.
With the weight of the
Whatever.
universe on your shoulders, and probably some errands to run, there's little time to wait on loading screens. The DualSense wireless controllers bring adaptive triggers to your fingertips, so you can feel the blast of Neo-Cortex's DNA-changing ray gun, or feel the grip when you grapple a Tana's hookshot.
But do you
Hold on
want
tight
to?
When you feel
That's
the boost
really
of
it.
Crash's jetboard.
Yeah,
and
I
really
mean, I
feel the suck
no,
when you back
not
in his
I don't,
Dingo Dog.
if you're playing for the first time,
Let's
it's
get
probably the best
fully
way.
immersed
But
in the Crash Bandicoot universe.
Yeah, I mean,
And take your audio
playing
into
some
a
games
whole
with
new
that,
dimension with
the
enhanced
adaptive
3D
triggers is kind
audio.
of rough.
oh yeah,
Fortnite especially, the shooting is really weird and off-putting, and just gets you killed most of the time.
But should our
Gotta take that stuff off, man.
oh, what's up, Tyler?
Leverage PlayStation 5
Oh,
activity
nothing.
cards to
I
try
did take it
progress and hit your goals for things like time
Driving
trials
home and watching the PS5 state of or the state of play.
and boss fights.
I'm not watching it. I'm
bet
listening to
Entropy
you
was
guys.
his
I
guess.
just thought I'd join the chat.
Even
Yeah.
after
I'll
an
listen
incomplete
to
save
how you
over
describe
from the
it. Tell me
PlayStation
what's
4
happening.
and use the activity cards
Dumb
to get
Crash
100
Bandicoot stuff.
Yeah, they're spending an excruciating amount of time
One more
talking
thing.
about Crash
If you own
4
the PS4 version of the
no
game, an upgrade
real
option is
improvements
available.
except it's in
Check out
4K
the
with 60
PlayStation blog
FPS.
for full details.
Oh,
Whether
yeah,
it's
I
your
don't care
first
about
playthrough
Yeah,
or
I
your
don't think
100th,
anybody does. I don't know what they're doing.
time to experience Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time on
I joined
PlayStation
just to
5.
tell you I don't care about that shit.
Oh, well. Yeah, I'm not a big Crash guy anyway, so.
Welcome back,
There's
Crash.
nothing for me.
The
Games all
Insane
here
trilogy,
on
you know
today's
how
new
it came on the
edition of
PS1
State of
collection?
Play. We've got some great updates
And
lined up for you.
I don't like those games, I don't think.
First, let's
Oh,
check
I
out the
don't, but I love
latest and
platformers.
eagerly
They're not for me.
anticipated game coming to the PS5
Okay, hold on, they're
console
talking about
this
Returnal
spring
now.
from PlayStation Studios.
I mean, they're not talking
Hey
about
everyone,
it. There's a
we
picture
at
of it.
Housemarque are excited to give you
They're
this
talking
sneak
about
peek at Returnal. In
I want that game
Returnal,
so
you will
bad.
play as Celine,
There's
an actual
asteroids.
scout who crash lands on an alien planet, Atropos.
In the game?
after receiving
Or
a
you're talking about they're
mysterious
remaking
signal,
Asteroids?
Light Shadow.
In the game.
Players
looks
will
like
explore this inscrutable
stuff
dark
that we've seen
planet and
already.
search for answers and unfold mysteries, which may point to a larger force at play.
That's not good.
Nope, we're gonna find
Dashing
some
and
answers
quickly
apparently.
maneuvering your way above and around
I don't know that it had
enemies
questions yet though.
I love the look of the enemies in this game. Very
I love
intensely.
the color
the-
of the guns and stuff. It looks so cool.
The tendrils.
Yeah.
Hey, new stuff. Look at particle effects. Here we go.
With the large variety of
That's-
enemies,
that's what
and
I
the
feel
vast
this
number of
is.
unique
Look what we
movesets
can do.
each possess,
Yeah, Housemarque
combat
has always been
situations
like
prove challenging no
about
matter
particle
what the
effects though.
circumstances
Like at the PS4 launch.
Death
I can't remember the name of the
only the
game, but they
beginning.
had a game that was literally praised for voxels, and that was pretty much it.
Every time you die and
I know she's
restart,
got two different
the world
colored
will
eyes. I don't know if I can play this.
The map will be
UI.
different. Enemies will appear in new locations and in
It's
different
just cool if they made like a third-person bullet hell
type.
type game. It's so.
Here you can see the use of the lightning
Hold on.
alt fire, which is great for crowd control. This is
It has
one
such
of
good
many
like
alt fires
ethics
that
and
you
stuff.
can acquire
You
in
just
the
never
game.
see that.
There's a hammer with tentacles.
This is very cool. They're basically just
weapon?
explaining what a roguelike
You
is
will
right now.
stumble
But
across mysterious devices.
You
Okay.
die, and then you come back,
to the player.
and then you die
These will
again,
vary
and then you
from
come back.
weapons, consumables, and upgrades, and they can completely change your playstyle and make each cycle feel unique.
I just really like this world. It's so creepy.
Besides the intense combat,
I like
And
how
colorful.
things
also has a
grab
deep
your hand and stick it into a hole and
we
then
allow
give you
players
stuff.
to piece together the puzzle that is the
Did it show the
story
little
of
alien
Selene
thing climb on your arm?
as they venture deeper and
Yeah.
deeper into Atropos
Yeah, that thing's
and enter
badass.
a personal nightmare.
That can't be here.
It's pretty badass.
I'm reliving my memories in that house, but not fully. They're corroded. Some parts are missing, others seem
It's weird. I still don't really know what to think about this game.
But I can remember the torment, feeling
That it
like
looks
I
cool?
was losing my
I
mind.
mean, it looks cool, but that doesn't mean that I necessarily want to play it.
No comfort here. No safe space.
I've not been wowed yet.
I think it looks so different from anything else that I've seen recently. That's my big draw to it.
Exactly as I left it.
Yeah, I'm really into it aesthetically, and I like the gameplay, the look of the gameplay. Roguelikes are hit and miss for me though, so who knows?
Yeah,
Depends
but
on how much
Eternal Lands
this
on
is a big
April
throw
30th,
for
and it's
hit or
developed
miss,
by
isn't
the
this?
talented
Yeah,
team
$70
at-
game.
Yeah. It's a... Oh no,
Next,
they're talking about
let's
this
take a closer
dodgeball
look
crap.
At a high-impact new PS4
Yeah,
game
they
called
showed on the
Knockout
Nintendo
City.
one.
Yeah,
That looks okay. That's fun.
Knockout City.
it sure is getting a lot of press time at these big events.
Hey man, EA can't spell their other
Hi,
shit. They ain't got
I'm
nothing.
Josh from Villains.
Yeah.
We're an indie developer based in upstate New York.
Could be
and we
in
recently
Elvis
announced Knockout
look-alike.
City, a team-based
Playing dodgeball.
multiplayer action game
I think they're going
PS4
for
where
every
rival
other
crews
game is
settle their
exciting,
scores with
so the
epic
next one will be
dodgeball
good.
battles. Knockout City
Yeah.
is easy to pick up and play, but there's a lot of
Maybe.
depth here for those who've got the skills. In our
They'll
1v1
show any,
face-off
like,
mode, you'll go
Resident Evil
head-to-head
stuff,
in a constantly
like
shrinking
exclusive
battleground,
PlayStation
relying on your
content or
reflexes and abilities
Maybe they'll
to
finally
knock
show
out
it in
an opponent.
VR. They haven't even said if
A
it's
well-timed
coming to
catch
VR or not.
powers up the ball, making it easier. to
Well, it
land
depends if they're gonna wait for the PS5 VR.
Oh yeah,
Use trick
Upgrade.
shots to lob a ball
makes
over a
sense.
Board
ledge
it
or
over.
hook it around a corner. Fake a throw to mess up your opponent's timing and knock them out before they can recover.
Well, it'd be
When
cool
When you're
if
in a
the
tough
PS5
spot with a
VR
ball
is if
flying your way,
every
a last-second dodge
PlayStation
is the
5 game
difference
going
between
forward
getting knocked
could be
out and
played.
staying in the fight. Keep your wits about you and outplay
That'd be
your
weird.
opponent to bring home a win.
yeah. You mean like just like as the camera or something?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's jump into Team KO, our 3v3.
I mean,
mode.
that would be like for like this game, it would
Teamwork
probably
makes the
work
dream work
depending
in
on the
Knockout
game.
City.
I think so. Like,
If your crew is
what was the
outmatched, a
original
well-coordinated team can still dominate.
the Astrobot Rescue or whatever?
We're
That's
playing in
pretty much
Back
what that
Alley
was,
Brawl,
right?
Yeah.
a
It was
map that you'll
basically-
find in our
yeah.
upcoming crossplay
So you can
beta.
play it in
The special
VR,
ball for this
but
match is the
not,
sniper ball,
like-
which locks onto
Well,
targets
even
from
not,
far
even
across
if
the
they
map
like
and
or
wham,
something,
you can take them out before they have a chance to react. Beyond
Yeah.
special balls,
But that's what I'm saying. Like they could do it like this
in
game,
Back Alley
and so you
Brawl,
can just see
hop into a
more.
tube and
And
make a
just
quick
Yeah,
getaway,
you
or
can
use
see
it
more
to
of the
sneak up on your
area.
opponents.
like an IMAX
Caught
style.
empty-handed, you
Yeah.
can literally become the
Which would be
ball
okay,
and
I'd be
run
alright with
for your
that.
teammate.
probably
Yeah.
wouldn't stick that way.
Yeah, I wonder if
Or
they
risk it all.
would.
Charge up a teammate,
I don't think
launch
they'd ever
them high
do that
into the
where
air
like
with an
they
ultimate
mandate
throw,
like
and they'll
it
land
has
in
to
a
be
huge
playable in
instant
PlayStation
KO
VR to
explosion.
devs because I'm sure that takes a bit of extra work. But also like devs like to do stuff with camera
The team here
angles
at
to
Valen has been obsessed with
obscure
building this
things
world
or
over the
create
last 4
cinematic
years.
like
Knockout City is
experiences.
coming
I
out
don't think
May
you can do that with
21st,
VR.
and we'd love your help in our final stretch of development. Rally your crew and sign up for our crossplay beta at knockoutcity.com to play early on PlayStation. See you soon, brawlers.
Oh, there you go. That's why. It's because you can sign up for the crossplay beta.
Wow. Okay, even number. It's an exciting game next.
Time for something
Just a long
new.
pause.
Here's your
they
first
say how
look
long
at
the
an
state of play
upcoming
was?
PS5 game from the team at Slow Clap.
I don't know.
What the hell's Slow Clap? It's a new game they haven't shown before apparently. I don't know who Slow Clap is though.
It's very Asian.
Yeah, the graphics are bad, but that's fine.
I think it's considered a style. It's more of the like watercolored. I don't
Okay, you
think
need
they-
to
they're
describe
not
this.
going for
I've never had that one.
realistic.
Yeah, I think it looks bad though. Like, I don't like this style.
This looks like a download game, like $20.
So is it like Okami style watercolor?
It
No.
does not look as good as Okami.
No, it's like somebody in Photoshop was doing a picture and then just decided to kind of watercolor cell shade. Oh, now he's old.
He grew a beard while he was down.
So far he's in a hallway, so if you've seen the raid, it kind of looked like that, where he's fighting a bunch of guys in a hallway. Yeah, this definitely looks like a $20 download game. Not a full AAA release. I mean,
Yeah.
the
Which
style,
isn't wrong.
interesting. Sifu.
I didn't see anything there that interested me,
That
other
is
than
the debut
just like
of
Japanese
Sifu,
culture is
coming to the
interesting,
PS5 console later this year. Now let's get an update on Solar Ash,
Yeah,
an
yeah, yeah.
epic new PS5
Solar
adventure
Ash.
from Heart Machine.
but the devs of Hyper Light Drifter.
I still haven't played that game.
Great game.
What's up, guys?
What
Hey,
up?
Ryan.
We're all here.
Oh my god.
But you have to describe what's happening to Tyler because he's not watching.
Someone's ice skating through space-time.
I'm Alex Preston.
Yes.
Creative director.
Okay.
Looks very.
You might know us as the team behind
Huh.
Hyperlight Drifter.
Did you ever play Grow Home?
The first peek at game
Have, yeah.
for our new
Yeah,
title,
kind of has that
Solar
aesthetic.
Okay.
Solar Ash is a huge, stylish 3D
And you
platform.
got a solar
focused
ass.
on speed,
What's
movement,
the
and
color
fluidity.
palette we're working
The game
with
is
here? Is
set
it all
inside a
pinks
giant
and
black hole
pastels or
known as
whatever?
the
Yeah,
Ultra
very
World,
pastel,
which has
pinks
been
and blues.
consuming everything in its
Okay.
path.
Alright.
You
That was
play
what I
Red,
remember from
a
the
daring
previous
void
trailers,
runner
so.
who has decided to
Honestly, I'm
venture
getting some
into
light,
the
pathless
phenomenon
vibes.
as a
Yeah.
last-ditch effort to
Okay.
save her homeworld.
This sounds like
Ray
a
is
my
extremely agile, able to
I was
skate
already
across the
interested in
world
this
with
anyways.
abilities akin to skating. On the ashen
Yeah,
clouds,
it's
she
very
quickly
traversal
covered
so
great
far.
distances
Mhm.
in a huge
It's
world.
very pathless.
We're talking
At its
floaty
core,
traversal.
Solar Ash is a game about
Oh.
Yeah,
movement,
like
and Ray does
skating,
everything
whipping
to slow
neon
through the dangerous
whips at
and
things to
deep
shoot
water.
yourself forward. And,
Collecting
sounds-
orbs.
I
yeah,
like that. Go
so it's
on.
just like it's basically like a weird Pathfinder, but not arrows, more
That
future.
sounds- I
As
like
you journey
that.
to save your planet, you'll find yourself face
Yeah.
to face with grotesque and violent creatures.
Looks like a fun time,
Our
but
combat system is simple, fast, and
I bet they were so mad when they saw the
powerful
Pathos last year.
players and encourage flow.
Those
damn it,
As you
assholes.
explore the Ultra Void, enemy encounters
Ripped
will
us off,
scale to
kind of,
greater and
maybe.
greater sizes.
We had the
Some of
idea
these creatures
first.
require speed and precision.
yeah, it just looks very traversal heavy.
Yeah, the combat seems like just swipe an enemy as you pass by and he dies.
Right, I like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Ray will eventually
now
need to
stab a
place
giant
the
eyeball with
massive
a sewing
sentinels
needle.
of this void. Wretched, starved
this
beasts
the
same game?
hold the key to her quest.
Bone Dragon.
It's Lerny.
Somebody in the YouTube one keeps yelling out Elden Ring every
I would love to
like
see that, but I think
30 seconds.
the one time we
Solar
saw
Ash
it was
is Heart
at
Machine's
a
vision
Microsoft
for
conference. I
adventure
don't know that we'd see
platformer.
here.
The giant
Elden Ring
spaces,
is never coming
the feel
out.
of movement, the flow
Yeah,
of
it is coming out
combat,
this year.
and the high-stakes battles atop enormous
Me and Rook
beasts
believe.
all come together to bring
game's
players something
never
we
coming
think is
It
incredible.
is coming out,
and more
but
importantly,
2022.
fun.
I don't know, man.
This
They're-
game is a labor of love.
From Software puts out a
Everyone
game
on
every
Heart
year,
Machine
except
team
last year they
We're
skipped. I feel
excited
like
to
skipping
bring
2 years
Solar
would
Ash
be
to
really crazy for
PS5
them.
and PS4 later this
COVID
year.
though.
I
Yep.
know. That is true, but
I think they planned for either late
If
last
you're
year
a fan
or
of
this year.
scary games,
I
this
thought you were
next
about to
one
say
is
they
for
planned
you.
for COVID. I was like, God damn.
Solar Ash coming this year.
Hidetsuki Miyazaki knew.
That's gonna be the new aesthetic of Elden Ring. It's just COVID related shit.
Creepy dog man.
We've got some FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's. I know the funny mask where I see it.
Oh, good lord.
Is that Chica? Is that his name?
No, this is a different one because we're in a whole new era of Five Nights at Freddy's. I've never played a single Five Nights at Freddy's game, but I've watched every single game theory video on them
Jeez.
because the world lore is really interesting to me.
My kid.
You just gotta watch the Nick Cage movie that's out. You can watch it
What
on
was
Voodoo.
that thing?
You can watch it on
That-
Voodoo.
It's
now.
not out yet.
You can watch it on Voodoo.
Oh fuck! I need to watch that. Willy's Wonderland. Is that what
Yep.
it's called?
Yeah. I was scrolling through Voodoo and it's right there. It's $20 to watch it.
Okay, well that's why I haven't seen it.
Gregory,
I'm not gonna pay
we
20
can
bucks.
get
Well,
you
because
out
it's
of
like
here.
live in theaters,
We need
like
together.
that kind of aesthetic.
They won't stop hunting.
Yeah, I don't care about this.
None
Why are you
of
showing
them
this
will
game?
stop hunting you.
See that?
But this is like quite the gaming phenomenon.
Yeah, I mean, this looks cooler than the other games.
We have to get you
Game
Because
out.
you're
Gameplay-wise.
moving
Yeah.
more than.
Yes, because you're not standing in one spot watching cameras.
But it just makes me want to be Nick Cage in the game and then attack giant animatronics.
Yeah, I mean, I won't play this because it's a run and hide horror game, which is not my thing.
That sounds like some bendy Christian type gameplay.
Yeah.
Or Bendy and the Inquisition, whatever the fuck it's called.
Bendy and the Ink Machine. Yep.
Inky and the Bend Machine.
That's a different game, Tom. Can't find that one on Steam, let me tell you.
There is more going on here.
Gotta go to the dark web.
Security breach.
Yep. Five Nights at Freddy's security breach.
I don't think that Chris's theory holds
That
out
was
for
a
every other
chilling
game.
new
Good.
look at Five Nights at Freddy's security breach.
I think we've hit 3 that are kind of meh.
This all
Up
sounds
next, let's take a tour
more
of
underwhelming than
Soulstorm.
direct.
The 4th Met in a row.
Yeah, God, yeah, I
Hi,
don't
I'm
care about
Lon Lanner,
Oddworld.
creative director at
Nope.
Oddworld Inhabitants. Today, I'm going to take you on a
Good.
brief
I have
tour
one.
of our newest game.
Let's talk
Oddworld
over it. And
Soulstorm.
have you guys seen that Army of the Dead
always
trailer?
known
That
you
Yeah.
trailer looks fantastic.
Do you know
I didn't see it.
why you have?
Is that the...
In Soulstorm,
Batista.
you reprise the role of Abe, accidental hero turned
I haven't seen
unlikely leader.
I think I saw
a
a,
revolution.
It just came
As
out
cover
today.
for it,
Battle
the movie
through
cover for it or
weird
whatever.
and wonderful
Well, I didn't see
environments in an effort to escape the all-powerful and
That's the one
eternally
that's being made by, what's his name, the Batman vs. Superman
Las
director,
Vegas.
We
right?
really wanted to bring this world to
Yeah.
life with what we call 2.9D platforming, which adds much more depth
Christopher
and
Nolan,
immersion
right?
for
Was that
the
him?
player.
Is it
No,
Christopher
Zack
Nolan?
This sense of
Oh, Zack
connection is
Snyder.
also reinforced through the
Yeah,
use
whatever.
of
One of the
senses,
stupid
haptic
superhero movie
feedback.
guys.
As
Zack
you'll now be able to
Snyder.
feel Abe's heartbeat
It's actually
in high
Rob
alert
Schneider.
and suspenseful situations.
I wish.
Rob Schneider's.
Just
There are
him
well
as
over
every
1,000
character.
Dawkins that
You
must
know who
try
could
to
be in
save
an
along the way.
Oddworld movie
But
is
they are
Rob
far
Schneider.
more than helpless workers looking to be saved.
People
When
may
used
care about it
effectively,
more.
You'll be able to solve puzzles, harness their combined energy,
Come out as like
and
a
be given the
anti-vaxxer
tools
and now,
they
like,
need
nobody
to
will
fight
work with them.
alongside you.
Oh, I don't know.
And there will be times when the extra hands
I would love to
will
know.
be
This has
needed
been
as
in
you face
development
off
for so
against an
long.
array
Sony has
of
poured so
heavily
much
armed
money into it,
enemies
I'm
that
sure,
will stop
with
at
how long it's
nothing
been in
to find
development.
and end
I would
Abe
love
once
just like
and for all.
somebody big with a huge audience to tweet out a poll and
In
ask
order to
if
stand a
anybody cares
chance
about
against
this.
this much
Because I
larger
think the
threat, we
demographic
gave Abe
is so
the ability
fucking small.
to scavenge, loot, and pickpocket items from his surroundings.
I
and
have
use
a
them
lot
to
more
craft
respect
an
for this
impressive
game than I
arsenal
have
of his own
intent
that
to
he
buy
can
it.
share with
Like,
others.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oddworld
Also
has a lot
play as
of
a
history for
non-lethal
gaming,
pacifist
but
or an agent of chaos.
I don't plan on
We
playing it.
wanted you to have
Yeah.
the
Played
choice.
Odyssey when I was
But
a
there is
kid,
one
but that's-
iconic
I
ability
never
for
gave
our
a fuck about it.
shamanic
It was just a game that I
protagonist,
had on my computer.
possession. This mystical power allows you to take control of your foes and use their strengths
Yeah, I don't care
and
about this
weapons
game.
against them, or use them
I
to
don't think
gain
I've cared about
access
any
to
of the
paths
games.
still ahead.
The state of play sucks.
The Oddworld universe
You're just
is
a
pretty
boring
bad,
hater, Tom.
and this
It's not
means
good.
that there are some environments and situations
Roland
that
says hi,
require
Ryan.
a little more thought,
Hi,
patience,
Brian.
and stealth. You'll find dark and
No, you
dangerous
should
get
caves,
chat up.
heavily guarded industrial sites, and ancient forgotten lands.
But no, you have not missed anything good.
Here
They talked
we've
about
built
Returnal for
lots
a
of
while, and that was
opportunities for you
exciting,
to
but no
test
real
your
new
skills
information.
and find different ways to handle things.
If you
It
would
won't
like
be
to close
easy.
your eyes and
If
have them
being
describe
hunted
it
by
to
an
you like
army
you
backed by a
do.
shady and wealthy organization
Yeah.
isn't bad enough, there are also more dangers in the forms of natural obstacles, ancient traps, trials against swarming dark creatures, and industrial hazards that must be dodged.
Nobody cares. You
crossed,
could have just
and
shown
avoided.
this stupid video and not talked about it, and
Abe's journey
you'd
is
have
one
gotten
of
the same
hope, freedom,
response.
and truth.
Man, I'm sorry.
There's a rich and engaging narrative to
Yeah,
discover
what is this,
in
number
a
7
world full
out of
of
10
lies.
games they said they're
And
showing?
we've been able to bring our
okay.
characters
That's
to
it, man.
life like never
I think that's
before.
what they said.
In true Oddworld
They said 30
fashion,
minutes,
your
and it's already been
actions
19.
in-game will decide the fate of Abe and all those you manage to liberate along the way. And we can't wait to see what you will do.
Lackluster. There better be a big wow right after this.
Big wow. Wow's coming
Dog
to
poops.
5.
Yeah, I'm with you, Roland. Interesting, like, lore and worlds, but the games are just not fun, I don't think. I tried to play Abe's Odyssey, and I did not like
That
it.
was the latest on Oddworld Soulstorm. And here's some exciting news. Active PlayStation Plus members will get the PS5 version for no extra cost starting in April. PS5 version for no extra cost.
Accurate,
starting in
Brian.
April.
Accurate.
Oh,
They're giving the
yay.
game away for
It's
free.
time to catch up with Kena
Say
Bridge
what?
of
PlayStation
Spirits,
Plus subscribers,
a gorgeous new
Oddworld.
adventure we last saw in the June PS5
Alright,
showcase.
Kena, Bridge of Spirits.
Is that
Yay.
coming?
Good stuff.
So there's probably going to be a release date on this.
Yes, absolutely.
So it's one of my most anticipated games of the year.
What if the release date says 2022?
Oh,
I would laugh.
You guys are going to hear me hang up this fucking call.
Well, then we just won't tell you, and you can find out when you get home.
I'm almost done.
Oh, those things are so adorable.
I just wanna-
Jesus, Brian.
I just want to throw it against a tree.
Seems excessive. You'd have to drive all the way across the country, actually.
Usually timid.
Something tells me you did not come.
See, what's weird is like those cute little black things have like the weirdest name that does not match what they are.
Hello, Spirit. I
can't remember what their names are though.
Boggle trogs.
Our village.
Oh, it's like something.
I like my name for them.
Brian says the rot.
The rot. There you go. Thank you.
Well, makes them sound bad.
Yeah, I know.
Very remnant from the ashes.
Just looks like a Pixar film. That's why Brian loves it.
Oh yeah, same here. I mean, it just looks like you get to play a Pixar movie.
It looks more like what's it, Kubo?
Yeah, Kubo and the Two Strings, or whatever.
Yep. Except that was almost more claymation.
Yeah.
But kind of looks like similar to that.
I think it kind of, yeah, it has a feeling similar to that, with like the mystery and the kind of tribalism.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they show the that one weird claymation looking game. Can't remember the name of it though.
To go now.
This is longer.
Person walking a baby in the street. Get out of the street. You got a baby. On the sidewalk.
Stay here, Spirit. You must move on.
And you find out at the end of the game you're the bad guy the whole time.
She's a fox now. Not literally. Oh god, that's horrifying.
Oh shit!
Still on Kona.
Yeah.
Yeah. That scene gave me some Plague Tale vibes. You step too close to the rats.
Where's the day?
And they turn you into a monster. There's no date.
August 24th. It is not March.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Now let's
That's
settle in for a
perfect
stylish
timing.
new look at Deathloop, a
Like
PS5
August
first-person
24th.
shooter developed by the team at Arcane.
Brian was sharpening the knife. Those dots. Shing, shing.
Oh yeah, this is so weird. This is like owned by Microsoft, but PS5 exclusive.
Bring it, baby.
Oh, this is Deathloop or whatever.
Yeah.
I couldn't care less.
Yeah, I don't really care about this game either. So
I like Arcane a
shitty state of
lot.
play.
I like Arcane a lot, but yeah, I don't know about this game.
I think that game is cool.
I think it looks cool, but I think it's exactly not my kind of game.
Yeah.
That's the only problem. Like,
It would be my kind of game, but it aesthetically, it just I don't know, something about it just really draws my eye every time I look at it.
For sure.
Kind of like sitting at the stop sign draws my eye. There we go.
Yeah. Like this looks great.
I think I would be really excited about this if it was not a roguelike with like a weird multiplayer competitive aspect that you may or may not be able to turn off. It just sounds bizarre.
Honestly, I need more information to really make a decision
Yeah.
about that competitive piece.
Yeah, because that sounds terrible. Because I'm not good at first-person shooters, so like I'm instantly going to die every time somebody gets spawned into my world.
That's got
Right.
Or like at least put as an AI. I mean, you would think.
Somebody just said in the chat, like in the actual YouTube chat for it, Infamous Second Son 2. That doesn't make any sense.
It would be Third Son.
Sports. Fourth Son. 2 times 2.
Oh, snap.
Second
Or hear me out. Infamous 3. Forget the Second Son.
Yeah.
You're done. Somebody's stealing fights, team.
I mean, it looks like it's got cool stuff in it, but I don't know that I could play this game. And there's got a James Bond song going on with it.
There's a lot about this that looks enjoyable.
Yeah.
But knowing what you know about what kind of game it is turns me off.
Also, you're not gonna get an Infamous with Sucker Punch because they're gonna be working on Ghost of Tsushima.
I know we're not, Tom. All right. I'm not over here praying every night. Please, Infamous 3, please.
I mean, I would like if they redid the first game and made it better. Where you play as Cole again, but...
Infamous package deal. Sell us 1, 2, and Second Son on PS5.
No, they don't need to sell
Remaster?
Second Son.
Look. Or sell us the Cole McGrath story. 1 and
Yeah.
2, remastered.
That's not gonna happen.
It's kind of weird they didn't
should.
show a date on that, considering it has
How
a date.
about a huge update for one of 2020's most
Before we leave.
celebrated games?
Yep, last game. This is number 10. Final Fantasy VII. It's just coming to PS5.
Cloud, quickly! Barret! Give me a break! Jesse! Barret!
Chapter 2, out September.
Help me!
That'd be
You
amazing.
really think?
But this is definitely
No,
chapter
of
1.
course
that they're
that's
showing.
not going to be. Well, they can't show you it all right away. It's a tease. Roche.
A touching reunion.
Well, guys, your girl finally made it to Midgar.
Is this new, whatever this is? Is that Yuffie?
Brian in chat. Final Fantasy VII Remake 2 Prologue.
Special Forces operative for the new Wutai
Yep,
government.
it's
Okay, so they do add
To
new
our
stuff
common
that's
enemy. That Wutai is
actually
not
kind
to
of
be
infuriating
trifled
unless I can skip right to
Members
it,
of
and I get
Avalanche,
this upgrade
we
free.
got this.
I'm back.
Ah, there you are. Someone's been expecting you.
What took you?
Sorry about that.
It's multiplayer.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Sonan Kusakabe. Where's Cloud? We lost him.
You what?
He will
the
be
fuck
okay,
is that guy?
though, right?
Some new game.
Of course he will.
They're the ones who blew up the reactors.
Cool. Should we say hi?
Why doesn't he have his sunglasses on? That doesn't
After
make any
what they've
sense.
done, you gotta assume Shinra's on their tail.
Is she wearing that to try and disguise herself and not stand out?
Yes.
We gotta help.
Well,
Look, amigo! Sometimes I run with my arms directly out of my side, T-posing.
just pretending you're in an anime.
I mean, it looks cool.
Yeah, can I just play this, though, is my question. Because I don't want to replay the whole game.
I'd probably replay the whole game, just because I could play it at my own pace instead of the dive pace that I played it at last time.
I knew there was a reason I waited. Oh, there's a panda in chat.
Got it.
Whatever it is they're planning, you're better off out of it.
They deserve what's coming to them.
I don't like that little short guy.
But I'm not
like
your
his face.
sister.
There you are.
Who are these jerks?
No clue. It just appeared.
Here are these jerks.
Intergrade. Well, you were close enough, Brian.
Begin.
The fuck was that?
Looks like one of those guys from Advent Children.
Get down here, Bert.
Get down here, Mert. Development footage. Isn't this already in the game? I'm not gonna lie, I don't see a terribly lot different.
Yeah, I mean, that was already one of the most beautiful games on PS4. It does not look different.
More particle effects. Because there weren't enough already.
Lighting are a little better.
I can't tell because I'm not watching it on the 4K
Oh, they
TV.
fixed the door texture, guys, that everyone always complains about for some reason.
Draw distance, less fog or more fog.
Yeah, less draw
Yeah.
distance. That's good.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I legitimately thought they were flipped for the first second, so you're not wrong. Yeah, the lighting is where I see it the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's ray tracing. Which is good.
Yeah. But otherwise, pretty much the same. pretty.
Yeah. I just want them to tell us if we can play that thing without playing the whole game. And also, is this a free upgrade?
They're not telling you.
It's probably not a free upgrade.
It's just quality of life, man.
Oh, so you probably can't play with ray tracing and 60 FPS.
Classic. Loading times. Oh, good. They made the loading times longer.
Longer? I don't think that's true.
You can stop and take creepy pictures of the
Okay,
Tifa.
new episode featuring Yuffie.
You see that?
That's how ninjas do it.
Yep.
That's how ninjas do it. Okay, wow, no information about that. That's cool.
What do you mean, Chris? That's how ninjas do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, it is a free upgrade. And you can carry over your save data, so even if you can't skip right to Yuffie, you can get there easily. Oh, Project Yuffie. Oh, okay, episode Yuffie is a separate purchasable thing.
I suppose
that
that's
was the
fine.
reveal of
Yeah, that's
Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, coming to the
Sweet.
PS5 console later this year.
Still awful
And
state of play.
that's our show.
How long do you think the
Excited to
titles
see
of Final
what's to
Fantasy
come in
VII Remake are going to
2021.
be by the time they're
See
done
you
with
next
the
time.
remake?
As long as, like, 3 Kingdom Hearts titles.
Oh, Brian?
That was it.
Better than Nintendo's Direct. I don't know, I'd put them on the same peg of both not very good. But with some exciting stuff in there.
No, because at least I like the 7 octagonal triangle police or whatever the hell was on Nintendo.
That's a good
I
name.
didn't like anything of this.
That should be their real final name.
Yeah, as far as this, I didn't really care about any of it.
Yeah, at least there were like announcements at the Nintendo Direct, stuff we hadn't seen before. Here was just that one weird looking indie game.
Oh,
Tyler.
hello. It's me.
Hello.
Wanted to join in after it was finished to talk shit.
I'll let you guys know that sucked.
Yeah.
See,
overall.
Brian says better than Nintendo's Direct.
No, not even close.
Yeah, I
It was
mean,
like-
Freaking
was-
Mario Golf was in that Nintendo Direct.
Oh yeah,
that's
right.
true. That's true.
So
And
there's 2
Project
games
Triangle
that I cared
Strategy.
about. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
octagonal triangle
Yeah,
Prison
Strategy,
Police.
whatever.
business police.
Yeah.
And they showed Bravely Default 2, even though we already knew that existed and they didn't show anything new. I'm just really excited about that game. There was one more announcement there that I felt like I liked, but I don't remember. So maybe I didn't like it very much.
What did I
it
miss in the
Ninja-
first app?
It was the Ninja
Nothing.
Gaiden.
Yeah, they showed some Returnal. Did you see that? I don't remember when you came in.
No, I missed that. I came in for the Pathless remake ripoff.
They showed a bunch
What
of
was
Crash
that?
4, which they're adding nothing to. It's just in 4K and 60 FPS. They showed that for an
Mhm.
excruciatingly long time. And they showed some Returnal. Nothing really. There was some new gameplay in there, but they didn't really reveal any new information. They spent a long time explaining what a roguelike is, because it's a roguelike or roguelites or
Mhm.
whatever. And then
Mhm.
they showed that dodgeball game that we saw at the Nintendo Direct.
Good, good.
And then there was like an indie game that we've never seen before. That's like about some Japanese dude fighting other Japanese dudes called Sifu. That I think looks really bad. But Tom was kind of into it.
That looks interesting if that's what you're cycling through right now.
Yeah, I don't like the art style personally, but
I came in at the end of Sifu there. I saw the name of that game, and then it switched over to Pathless 2. It's officially what I'm calling that game. Pathless 2.
Solar Ash I think was announced before the Pathless, but still. It's coming out after, so that's all anybody will remember.
I don't know that I heard about that game before this moment.
I think it was at one of the like 800 events last year.
Yeah, I don't watch every event. Surprise.
I do, and a lot of them are crappy, like this one.
Yeah,
a lot of them are actually worse than this one, considerably worse.
Yes, this seems fine.
The Epic Game Showcase, like a week or 2 weeks ago, the worst thing I've ever sat through. It was just a whole lot of nothing. I don't remember anything from it anymore because it was awful. Anyways, thank you everybody for joining me for this live reaction, both in the chat and Tom, Tyler, Ryan.
We hated it.
Yeah,
we hated it. You heard it here first.
It's all right.
It's all right.
It's trash.
It's recyclable. No, like
it's not
recyclable. It's reusable like twice, and then it breaks. It's like a McDonald's toy.
Flip your toilet paper over and use it again and get your hand dirty.
Launch it a couple. No, God, Tom.
That's what that was.
Jesus. I don't think it's that bad.
If you played East 9, send us comments because we're recording in 2 hours. Otherwise, I will be back. I guess my next stream is Saturday night, so actually the next thing that any of us is streaming... you guys stream tomorrow, right? Watch Tom stream tomorrow. And Ryan's.
Yeah, be playing Valheim with Rob.
Oh, cool.
I don't know what we're doing. We might be doing Wasted and Wasteland.
Oh, yeah. Well, either way, I'll shout out the Spelunkers then. You guys should follow the Spelunkers. We do fun stuff there.
Yep, it's a blast. And if you're not playing East 9, why not? That game's real good.
It's fun.
It won't take you long to catch up.
Yeah, at least for part 2.
It's only like 8 hours or something.
Yeah.
All right, later. Bye.
Bye.
Have a good one. Bye.